CANDYDROP 6022 CANDYDROP X success proof date to share to 20 lakh proof CANDYDROP is get candy. And CANDYDROP is get candy airdrop platform where user complete tasks to earn candies and share token airdrop. We are excited to launch the proof token airdrop event. Okay. So CANDYDROP is get candy airdrop platform where user complete tasks to earn candies and share token airdrop. We are excited to launch the proof token airdrop event where you can complete the following tasks to earn candies and share a token prize pool 2 lakh proof with a maximum individual share of 100 proof. Details are as follows. First feature state price pool 1 lakh proof fix the 20 proof per eligible users. Features trading pool 1 lakh proof maximum 80 proof per person. Airdrop calculation formula individual candy amount total candies of all users price pool. Event period August 6 2025 10 August 17 2025 10 UTC. First number one first feature trade price pool rules. User who make their first ever future state to on gate and future trading volume of any tokens 5000 USDT will receive a fixed 20 proof reward. First come first serve total price pool 1 lakh proof distributed after the event. Number 2 future trading pool rules. During the event, user with a cumulative proof futures trading volume open plus close 30,000 USDT will earn candies and share the 1 lakh proof pool max 9 candies per user with a cap of 80 proof. The reward rules are as follows. Proof trading volume 30,000 USDT 1 candy. Proof trading volume 50,000 USDT 3 candies. Proof trading volume 80,000 USDT 5 candies. Project introduction. Suckness is building a decentralized proof network so that anyone can build blockchain application and infrastructure secured by cryptographic truth, not trust. Success unifies the proof supply chain, providing highly available proof generation infrastructure with best in class. And Braxton Token Proof official website. Number 1 participant must click the join now button on the event page. After successfully joining the event, they must complete the event tasks or identity verification to receive reward. To reward distributed well distributed to user account within 14 working days after the end of event. Number 3 in the strictly prohibited registered multiple small account engage Other cheating behavior, multiple account of the same verified user will be considered the same account. Sub account are not allowed to participate in activities. Number 4, market maker enterprise in infiltration are not allowed to participate in this event. Agent account cannot participate in friend, cannot participate in friend invitation type activities, while other activities are unrestricted. Number 5, in case any discrepancies between the translated version and the English version shall prevail. Number 5, in case of the any discrepancy between the translated version. Okay. Number 6, get user final interpretation right for this event. Number 7, user restricted areas cannot areas all or part of the services including participate in close this event game or competition. For more information about restricted areas, please read user agreement. Number 8, user warning, user must pay attention to the fact the virtual currency and trading in affected by the virtual factors such as the market and policies. The market is highly volatility and price fluctuations are difficult to predict. Please be sure to pay attention to market risks and trade cautionally. Okay. Prove the world software considering the decentralized program network that makes zero knowledge easy for everyone. Start building on rewards. Okay, the best and tips trust. Power their critical infrastructure including Polygon, Calastia able to more in the infrastructure for providing economy. Okay. Okay, and then infrastructure and spy the world first races proven network, decentralized network, okay, SP1, and then Cygnus maker zero knowledge easy and secure, and wisdom trust knowledge, okay, make zero knowledge easy. Proof at the light speed build with privacy and verifiability anywhere, built as sequenced ZK EVMs and lab, okay, machine learning, interoperability, cross browser, identity, and then explore the circuit world. Okay. And back the by BSS and paradigm and completely paradigming. Okay, then now going to block and develop art. That's okay. Start building the zero knowledge documentation or proposal. Hello, you and start the fast in installation. Positive data, quick start guide and vector. Okay, and read the state processor. Helios blob strip. Okay, and the white paper. Network can provide the wall. So World Software, Yuma Roy, John Goodrich, and Christy Michael, Success and Malcher by and Rich and University and SMS, Dan and Robinson and Rice University and SMS Peridome. Okay, so abstraction we proposes a structure network, a decentralized protocol that provides the world software, the network coordinate to distributed set of power who generate zero knowledge proof thought a noble incentive mechanism called proof contest and create the world most efficient robust providing cluster user samples request in the form of rise b programs with inputs are fees that determine providing priority powers and gauge a proof and contents which a large integrated access for the right and to generate proofs which a minimal literary cost and cost and order to earn and fees questions and settle on the application uh, there's a decent designed to the balance of competing goals of minimizing providing cost will encourage in a decentralized set of power. The network coordinate the ecosystem of user hardware team terms and infrastructure operators with crypto economic and interference permits civilized participation in the world protocol catalyze and global scale infrastructure build out and then that drives down the cost of latency of zero knowledge proof generation for all. Number one, introduction and decentralized systems such the blockchain operator based on distributed consent and multiple participate and access competition and agree on the result in exchange blockchain allow for the translate applications that do not have a centralized mediator. This idea was first applied to centralized money with Bitcoin and then a availability translate computation with Ethereum and NUG 08. But third and recent computation over is costly and improves the blockchain related centralized computation due to the reason blockchain remain both latent and zero knowledge that can prove okay and the enable power contribution verify the knowledge of the claim such as the execution of the program figure 1 and then okay. Okay, and then it is a many computation of snake instead of numerically extension EMM transaction allowing Ethereum to arbitrarily and cryptographic computing that enables verifying and then made ZK and then ZK proof difference if the internet there are programmability they have school and Halo 20, Plonky 20, Plonky 23, and ZK providing performance has been an extensive curve due to improvement in software and performance engineering. Figure 1. The second is nothing, okay, and then 1 2 S bridge call and then okay figure 2 the circuit network creates a global distributed providing cluster with unified explanation for user powered by proof contents and ZK providing technology uploads specific and utilize normal code and exciting software figure one with the flexibility of normal programming language allows for ratios for exciting code generated purpose ZK as VMS such as Pay 1 have greatly expanded of the number of developers who can build application using ZK and have allows blockchain to become early and consumer of ZK providing SP1 to 4 and this consumer both exploration performance implement general purpose and ZK suggest an examination of the ingredients that will and record to the integrated to adoption the cryptographic computing paradigm okay and then not exist where everyone is for and then never God's pay me and then development specialized hardware for blockchain use case aid and operator in addition home product who can provide reliability and liveness operators addition to home providers to understand the cost competition on ZK providing to ensure that advance in providing technology accrues to end user. This network would go to be coordinated with a single ZKVM network. Coordination ensures that user can write improvement and hardware team infrastructure provide. Then answer okay, and then and get kids maximum efficiency interact, and then success number two success network, and then a global distributed provide cluster, and the network provides a internet platform to submit and across and cost decentralization interest and fees market competition on providing in function as all pay auction with a quarter that allows for the effective price and discovery request on such probe spanning contention and giving proof and contextual and on application specific blockchain designed for coordination provide with request. Okay, upon one market structure, there are two primary participate in the network application who demand and ZK providing probes who provide proving capacity infrastructure. It also Z and proof context mechanism includes marketing this and then flavor by agriculture supply and demand. Figure 3, this intensive global scale competition for developers and then efficiency and providing infrastructure tight integration with SPI development with a network, also content technological and algorithmic advance empowered by quickly acquire user. We are details the process, and then the how are affect the market participate 2.11 the network kickstart the trust flywheel by then number one and two inferior request experience and means more efficiency. Number two transparency pricing accelerates infrastructure with a transfer. Number three home properties and with low cost capital can be. And number four permissionless participate in cross provider decentralized because enter to the from both sides permissionless and friction with an journey beginning provide capacity maximize this allows provide join our environment enabling a quick decentralized account talks in marketplace where only content actors and participate. This means that downstream user and application can reliably receive proof and we not but to send by provide a particular location. Importantly, market that increases supply and demand have historically resulted in the ever and difficulty better than price for all participants. The bacterial supply or active both and demand and supply side 2.1 proof context decentralized global scale competition will maintain improvement. Okay. Okay, then to price discovery allows for serving and the Bitcoin provides variety proofs, and then go to sort and proof and discovery. And then by that and then words we not and fix and they never and get that if wrong she were and then it's got a small format and never this and gains from competition accuracy the application in user can primarily benefit from competition between providers and observers directly competes with each other on the main feature that user demand. low cost and provides delivered with a user specified deadlines. Importantly, there are applications that require proof to be delivered at low cost to be viable at scale. The network uses free market competition to serve this application. Number 4, the mechanism enables power decentralization contents and native mechanism in which a power who can generate proves a lower cost than any other would be expectation with 100% occurrence such simple Zabrand and occurrence. The proof context mechanism enters decentralized and ever under the when power. This is done up in all pay features that raw context and context for fixed price and both provide set and produce power content which helps ensure long-term robust state and involves seamless allocating hard cost provides in exchange having a robust decentralized provider set allows application to rely on the network. Permissionless incentives application between setup mirror proof of work decentralized money filter setup message proof and application decentralized storage setup powered and proof and scientist work private blockchain network setup provider and proof context decentralized providing table 1 and comparison and water network and the international and infrastructure introduction number 2 and 2 related work and sentence and network draws and inspiration from the line of reliable work and that it's used to crypto economics incentives to current and global scale computer infrastructure built down to cryptos such as Bitcoin and Bitcoin. Today Bitcoin has a subset that an exit and capacity and any combination and this one vision by the incentive set up a proof of work and protocol we and compared to context with key features of accelerating infrastructure building that with use and with the Suncast network table 1 summarizes this comparison on the access permissionless participant intensive and application number 1 bit Bitcoin blockchain and decentralized monetary system in incentives link winners by a proof of work mechanism a Bitcoin network incentive have a latent hardware investment and specialist energy management and infrastructure this is also includes and proofs allow okay and the capacity demands a low cost and how latency block construction from miners number 2 Bitcoin fail coin set up a decentralized storage network a proof of specificity and proof of replication mechanism with band 17 in storage provider cannot advertising providing capacity to users and user can use network for long term and allow enable provide price blockchain and investor validators can provide feedback next year provide scale and proof and this work and and allow validators and responsible providing allow can prove work and the minimum is a gen creator gen provide and then puzzle into the provider and can tolerate reduces work for consensus man okay number 3 proof content we now introduce an proof contest and which in an action that allocates request to provide a network and allows them earn fees and balancing the dual focuses cost effectiveness and decentralized at any time user have sent a set of to prove and them each request comes and attack with a fee which the amount of user pays decentralization okay and then storage mechanism mining okay mechanism mining and browser approach and then third set and then so kernel loss and browser and mining and that enables decentralized provides said that okay table 2 available proof content context alongside several candidate mechanism allows for home providers and smaller hardware teams and content participate deliver difficult and process and in incentives and and number three mechanism and distribution the main annually and then improving and in our decision forward and deposit and participate in the all pay occursion to log context the then write and generate proof for request for toolbox context model community between the state and participant in fixed reward and BTT 18 and the bin and sentence in other context and the blockchain and most reward and modeling between mining LS3 to and blockchain building. Okay, now and then go and then mechanism profile requested within the built and build right and by the user upon such probability deliverable and its set of power provided by rate and powered by drawn and form provided collateral brighter interpreted as the amount and provided the willing to pay receive from requested and then complete the proof the auction and results in awarding to proof and provide with the probability where a parameter to be the set and protocol all provides to the written right and then will the right in can collective in contract and that distributed either the requested as a rebate or as the refund to builders over time the imperation of this mechanism and that a power of the willing to pay the most for one right and complete the request and win the lesser probability but the provides but less than also win some the time degree and distribution is specific and win. Hey, okay, all over this air, everyone. This air already, all over this air and extension, and we can prove the impossible action and prove conduct and meet an application with a represent transaction. This is a version of okay, and indirected the amount are would to pay proof for a recurring request of cycle count now instead of bidding money in the all pay auction age provides result and certain number and float and then and to determine is now context in bill times and then setting collateral okay the collateral C controls the number of in the power is allowed to participate in the less than and collateral they have been put up to any time network automatically logs a number okay the data provider can participate in the given to collector that have been distributed setting fees will propose candidate mechanism for setting in the fees and further then clears probe and will mechanism prove disability the auction and the fees and mechanism we can consider mechanism post price with the uniform per parcel and that mechanism we consider every request for some fees the request and then again the fees mean this purpose having multiple bidders and auction increases fees can give active 100% clearing rate of outstanding proof request be a contact system that increases fees and requests were left or other less until ensure okay can be completed by simple touch and auction then okay and then figure 5 and setting bound and binds and driven mechanism of implementation. A participating implementation of the mechanism should prevent several failure modes such as copy proof at real work figure 5 we describe in modification that are made to fulfill proof that is submitted to the network. This realized and participated by continuous network with SP1 suppose proof request in fulfilled by providing case network proof and function of honest address power and P1 and unique more and you generate time and proof was it. Then over competition and over competition and then and this and then engage and provide and power and distance and then allocation of mechanism intuitive proof and local condition general increasing incentives and certain powers and participate and this basis behind previous attempt in the blockchain achieved recent dollars set of service providers such as minerals between validatory Ethereum and blockchain builders and execution of this okay all over this everyone this name. Okay, and then mining and proof one. Okay, proof 1, 2, 3, 4, and third proof. Okay, and then we're gonna be and the proof of and হ্যাঁ কেমনে করছে কোন সময় এটা উঠেও দূরে যাও আমরা খাইতেছে দুই টান brand pool scan and permission pools network architecture in 4.1 implementation requirement and implementation of the proof contents. Mm, and then engagement can implementation lower and latency the implementation, okay, and then figure out 4.1 and performance and consonants and for 19 and then unto user submitting and requested, okay, and then for one to provides and build and provides and then byte for the right to complete request in the proof context that computes and clearing and pipe a segment proof contests are conducted once and after the request and visible the building with window is fixed idiot of the time for transparency blockchain and design by short and enabling binding and complete scale and then figure and then prove the proof on one of the list and provide a finish in completing their proof of can fulfill can the application in specific blockchain and then provide inputs the proof and edit and program and information and then bk and then submission bk submitted and along the proof and then is growth and 16 and proven okay and can be verified once in due to verifiable number 5 and putting the vault software and network and significant application for the acquisition video available on the internet and verify the means and application can outsend expansion computation bus, okay, and then scan deleted application that we scan zk then is can roll up and the roll up entire root map and ethereum is increasingly shifting to using zk technology for transaction verification compared to the heavy use of and the fraud approach technology in case past and transaction demand for zk roll up prices due to the roll up and cost and case and result number on approach determine and will grow. This will increase and rapidly roll up and can as a network and then and for credit and storage and audits and currency business and that will perform credit storage. Follow and share everyone. Follow and share everyone. Follow and share my life. And then the commercial and crucial computing, the network can be used and generalized and layer user can be programmed to provide that can shoot or identical and close course in for draft the loss of and this verification verifiability that ends up being and conclusion and the purpose instruction network protocol consensus and the decentralized set of the provide the specific user request for the zk proof generation by the competition association called proof and contest create to the global scale and distributed providing a closer network in this so administration rollup and request and provides are the settle and other application is specific blockchain that is specifically designed to the coordinated user can provides can network allows for permission lays and that entity provide and includes the free market competition it's enables both the infrastructure that application from and then low latency zk proof and generators for all. Number 7 acknowledge in enlightenment we should be can thank Antura Chidi and Chiamak on a minute draft to references okay Satoshi Nakamoto and Bitcoin parallel for election and case system but 313 plus 14 24 day okay all over this and everyone else see that and then realize a true and simulating program realizing simulated program to completed public envelopes which are public inputs and associated with it because this simulation is step prevent provide and from and then can the user and can do never uh, and then can then can send send real payment and send real provide and computer service for all requests that enter to the network. They are paid for paid set free for hosting. And science and provide and continuity and then and then and competition B and proof that then this conjunction in plus and zero is a mechanism cost of providers are very similar but and has the potential to be large and there are few implications in providers. Setting fees, we consider a model for setting fees with to provide addition Bob with bid and proof context such for the addition the symbol and addition sense it then beneficial provide their a bit and into multiple bytes and we decentralize and then suppose and provide addition split and byte and amps bytes and side and and a the output we consider it model or request a provides where M and each provides can fulfill only one request in mining. Each provides randomly select on the request to work on multiple providers can then and when it's a number provides in social and the network. Permissionless and decentralized and cost in inter market and both permissionless and important a market that supply and demand and historically result in over and efficiency better than price and the proof of consent the price of discovery allows man and gains for competition across an applications end user are primary benefit from competition between providers over time. And they can institute mechanism mining as fast approach and then can consider it mechanism community found and pre-work and proof work. Blockchain is the approach multiple provides and make work and request simultaneous submit and as a can and allows and the condition designed by decentralized power has stated that number 22. Proven context including competition of providing as an and then what are we can context when cancel receive resistance bill return board. Rental level correlated fault agent provides and pay deposit and correlated amount C provider receiving to ability to buy and proof request and the correlated stated to provide and bridge building accuracy request and demand and bats are also between the alternative the correlated X and prevent the profession and hope from having nothing in stake and will participating in providing an amount and correlated that was providing deposit. Okay, and then an extension and recording proof. Mention and then emulated power and addresses providing copying. Okay, and then and incentives and we now describe and several immortal features and incentives that proof and context set up and low hub their also and provide works in by alternate mechanism. We consider how to all pay feature traits of cost, competition and decentralization and civil restriction of the mechanism of the how and contest increase output by breaking the contention found in miming and providing competition. Recitation and improve the mechanism. Okay, allow all so that all good. Improve the mechanism break the concentration found and mining by instrument the proof or request of signature power by building this prevent and reduction in thoughtput. We consider a model in which there are requests that every fulfill accelerated by one request in mechanism like power and because it makes on thought and achievement proof and context to proof and per time with remaining and expanding number other competition frequencies which gives us a result output and 101 by 220% each one proven since and a model reward receiving proof the program paid off because there is no interest and power output submitted is proof for which there is no real economic demand and for the proofs and converts from other proofs by distributed to the digital cost and proof without an introduction and incentives are submitted request for proof 0 economic value and 3 for providing tools and visual. Okay, and then it's permissionless providing pools can be a competitive and provides and pools can application benefits that sense. Okay, and then pool set and cost and providing capacity and consumption all and earning fees. This is similar to how mining pools and provide work and cryptocurrencies within network and proof decentralization of okay and then proof is take intensive especially in decentralized is taking pools in exponential infraction pool rigs and providing rigs and integration. Okay, all over this area if you want to see that. And then for one and implementation requirement and any implementation of the proof and context mechanism for the network that accident proof or request and true proof and should certify following number one low latency and implementation needs to coordinate payment everything and then proof and then is okay participation there is to participate in this submission request and reverse fulfill provides there are third party cloud and real center provide services and enhances the user experiences such as simulating program executing read script how user can provide and participate the rules of real errors and descripted in application a from to an user signature submit requested user to the proper one provides binding the fulfilling proof and powered by can informationally. network has expression and dimension for expression beautifully on the internet and very probably mentioned that application can be outside in expression can be used and provide and capacity under the permissionless and global network means that and decentralized price and immersive user experience creating feel well an application that asks ZK and there are two main simultaneous on in which it can interact with the network and as synchronous service side powered and makes that client and providing and that and provide to generate large network and roll up okay and everyone you also see that all over this everyone see that and now purposes of the network and protocol for coordination and decentralized set of the power safety and requesting of the ZK provide generation big and action and okay proof and surveillance available this see that and then allows permissionless entry as the power of the introduced free market competition needs enables both an infrastructure built up and in privacy have access to burst and competitive providing by using incentives and dramatically expand and the providing capacity of the world and network lead to low cost and low latency ZK proof generation for all. Acknowledge we would be like to thank Tarun and this reference and then go to the brief prefer competition and then many more get user thank you so much simulation program simulation program to compare the public and value and provide spending and then as brief model which are competitive and consistent between the provider and producer performance and decentralization with a compare proof contest to a second prices reserve and auction this auction the provide simply comment the lower the price of the user trade as much as possible the lowest building provider win at the and then this is comparatively the being prefer and the second lowest bid due to incentives comparatively for the second price option in the equilibrium okay and then network and cereals and then setting fees we consider model the setting fees with to provide Alice and Bob we beat in context with a one for a request with secure account which minimal providing cost and then suppose we can find the smallest fee that the user can avail maintaining both and providing the auction we can by the talking derivative of which requires to fn setting equal of 0 and the cyber resistance is beneficial and that proof and contest fees and price account count is thought put we considered model with an request and ampered where m in each prover can work to multiple provide can select in the same request and contention and occur context The competition and the regulation are closed and material costs are provided by similar by the main potential and setting fees. And then and resistance that is the beneficial power obviously there and beat and multiple bits and we demonstrate that and power cannot profit and then okay all over this here and then thought put we consider model to okay. That we consider model and request and power and we each by fulfill only and request and binding each power and by context prove the context element or mechanism and third power and power and you need with this up and formula for that and then partition request follows and winning all distribution and then it can. And then can be that put and we consider the model as an request and m provide we are m and each prover can fulfill one request. The mining is provided and randomly we can consider an Oscar and only the provide fulfill the one cost and the other remind until and non cost prof and context. Then and context the extra number and request following without and context source selected extending the on power for request which I consider only the provided fulfill extended number is minimum is type of the math and recall the maximum that is. And then can an introduction in is this okay. And then it's consideration and registration pollution and board and then inter and collateral and first each and provides and pre-deposit and collateral amount and see provide receiving ability to buy and proof and requested okay and then now candidate of 22 candidate of access and provide and trade share 2000 and proof. ক্যানাডা ওকে। আপনাদের ক্রিপ্টো ভাইয়া সবসময় আপনাদের সাথেই থাকে, আপনাদের পাশেই থাকবে। আমি আমার এটা প্রথম প্রজেক্ট থাকাতে ভাই আমি বেশি কিছু বলতে পারি নাই, বুঝছেন ভাই? আমি এতক্ষণ চুপ থাকছিলাম। আপনাদের ক্রিপ্টো ভাইয়া আসলে প্রথমবার লাইভ করতেছে, এই জন্য আসলে ক্রিপ্টো ভাই অনেক বেশি চুপ আছিল। কোনো সমস্যা নাই, ক্রিপ্টো ভাই আসলে একটু বেশি চুপচাপ থাকে, কারণ প্রজেক্টের বেলায় তো বা ভাই আমার মুখে কোনো কথা আইতেছিল না, যার জন্য আমি অনেক বেশি চুপ আছিলাম। আর যারা যারা আমার লাইভে এতক্ষণ পর্যন্ত ভাই ধৈর্য নিয়ে শুনছেন, আমি আসলে অনেক বেশি চুপচাপভাবেই আছিলাম, কারণ আমার আসলে কি বলবো, এটা আমার প্রথম আসলে ক্রিপ্টো ভাইয়ের প্রথম প্রজেক্ট। ক্রিপ্টো ভাই আসলে প্রথম একটা প্রজেক্ট পাইছে, যার কারণে ক্রিপ্টো ভাই আসলে অনেকটা নার্ভাস আছিল। এই জন্য আপনাদের সাথে বিষয়টা কিছু বলে নাই, চুপচাপ আছিল। তারপর আপনারা যে আমার সাপোর্ট দিয়ে গেছেন, আমার সাথে থাকছেন, আপনাদের জন্য আসলে আমি অনেক বেশি ধন্যবাদ বলতে চাইতেছি এই কারণেই। আর দেখতেই পারতেছেন আজকে যে আমি প্রজেক্টটা নিয়ে কথা বলছিলাম সেটা হচ্ছে ক্যান্ডিডপ সাকস্টেন প্রুফ। ওকে ভাই, দেখছেন কতগুলা যে পুরস্কার দিবে ভাই, আপনি খালি দেখেন, এই প্রজেক্টটারে কিন্তু অনেক পুরস্কার আছে। সবাই এটাতে জয়েন করে দিন, অবশ্যই জয়েন করে দিন, আমিও জয়েন করে ফেলছি। আর আমার আসলে প্রজেক্টের টাইম আসলে শেষ হইতেছে। সবাই অনেক বেশি ভালো থাকবেন, সুস্থ থাকবেন, আবার দেখা হবে আমার সকালবেলা, আবার আমি মার্কেট অ্যানালাইসিস নিয়ে কথা বলবো। সবাই অনেক বেশি ভালো থাকবেন, বুঝছেন? সবাই কিন্তু ভালো থাকবেন। আমি আজকের মতো এখানে বিদায় নিতেছি। ভালো থাকবেন, সুস্থ থাকবেন, আবার দেখা হবে কালকেই মার্কেট অ্যানালাইসিস নিয়ে। আজকে যেই প্রজেক্টটা নিয়ে আমরা কথা বলতেছিলাম, সেই প্রজেক্টটার নাম হইতেছে ক্যান্ডিড্রপ প্রুফ ট্রেড টু শেয়ার 2 লাখ প্রুফ। ওকে, আর এটা হচ্ছে ক্যান্ডিড্রপের যে অফিসিয়াল ওয়েবসাইট, দেখতেই পারতেছেন সব কিছু এখানে আছে। আজকের মতো এখানে বিদায়। মার্কেট আউটলুক টুডে ইজ নট মার্কেট ব্রো। এটা হইতেছে ভাই, আমি প্রজেক্টের ব্যাপারে কথা বলতেছি, এটা মার্কেট না কোনো। আজকের মতো এখানেই, বাই বাই, আল্লাহ হাফেজ সবাই, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। সবাই অনেক বেশি ধন্যবাদ আমার সাপোর্ট দেওয়ার জন্য।